What's up, guys? Today we're going to be telling you a story time about how the Karen stole my phone.
Mom, CJ's making beats again.
Alright, guys, so this story time takes place about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe 4. And I was staying at a friend's house all summer, and his mom was a little on the crazy side. So, we'll just call her Amber. So, basically, she took our phones for us to be more productive, right? And I was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that, I don't have a problem with that, as long as I make videos and content for you guys. On my other channel, you can check it out, it's Darius Blaze. And basically, what happened was, we would ask, hey, can we go to the pool? It's about a 2-mile walk, wasn't that far. I don't have a problem walking down the road. Or, hey, can we go to the Y? Because, we like to lift weights, we're big athletes, and, we have siblings and I, and Amber had the audacity to say no. So then it became a huge confusion on why she took our phones in the first place. So we had left and we had went home and she had kept them. And it took 3 grown adults to go back and get them for us because she was just insane. Oh, and believe me, guys, the list goes on. She had the audacity to give 3 grown, almost adult teenagers a bedtime. And this wasn't a, 11:30, get your homework done, whatever. If you were busy, say you had to take a shower, you went outside and had practice, or, you got muddy doing something or whatever, you couldn't shower. You had to be in that room by that time. And if you didn't go to sleep, you got hit with a board. It's kind of crazy. So, we're never going back there. We would ask to go outside as well, and the answer would always be a no. It was just crazy. Like, I remember one time I started making a sandwich, and her answer was, no, you already ate today. And I was like, no, but I went for a run, I'm hungry. And she's like, Amber has to go and say no. So I'm like, what the fuck? It was the most insane living experience ever. Before I get into some more about this, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and yeah. So I have a perfect example of this whole bedtimes thing. So Amber finally let us go outside, and we were like, okay. We were playing some football, having some fun. It started raining, and so we started wrestling in the mud. We got pretty muddy. We got some in our mouth, in our hair. There's much to do out in the country but play in the mud. So we were playing in the mud, and my brother goes inside, and he goes inside and says, can I shower? And they go, no, not tonight, because bedtime is in 20 minutes.
What?
So there's not enough time for everyone to shower. And the face he gave her was like, this bitch. So, long story short, we couldn't take a shower, so we just got to get naked in the yard and wash off with a hose and a towel and come inside in our underwear. Basically, was our thing we had to do. So, none of us slept that night because we were so itchy. And not to mention, we had offered to bring an air mattress from our house to sleep on. We didn't even get a bed. We slept on the floor. We slept on basically plywood. No air mattress, no nothing, plywood. Because every time it would deflate, she didn't want us to plug it in. She wouldn't hear all the noise of it going. It only takes 20 minutes to air it up, and we're all athletes. Our back's starting to hurt, And then my mom's other friend gave us the opportunity to go to her house. We'll call her Sarah. We offered to go to Sarah's house. And every time we would, she'd be like, no, you're not allowed to go every weekend. That was the option for a break, was to go, because, she's relaxed, she has a nice house, some room to do things, play some Call of Duty, sit back with my dog and relax, because they were babysitting my dog. And every time we would go, it would just be like, no. And it was just so infuriating, I can't go see my dog and play some Call of Duty because we didn't apply to your controlling. This chick, man. And to make matters worse, Um, her son, we're gonna call him Tyler. Tyler, good golly, Tyler, man. He'd come up behind you and he'd grab your nipples and start humping you, and you just politely ask him to stop because you didn't want to start a fist fight, you know. And every time you'd ask him to stop, he'd be like, "Try me." And so I kind of just eventually got mad, and we'd go outside, and my brother and I would go for a walk, you know, to clear our heads, you know, just not even a mile down the road, just 20 minutes down the road, just good walk, good mile and a half walk. And every time we'd come back, they would call our mother and say we ran away when, you know, we're coming back, we're not leaving, we're going for a walk, you know. I understand, like, asking, but you shouldn't have to ask to go for a walk down the road and come back. I mean, we're almost grown adults. It doesn't make sense to me. So guys, this concludes this story time. If you want to add my social media, the links will be in the description. My other two channels will be the top pinned comment, Darius Blaze, where I do a lot of hunting, fishing, Q&As, more me type stuff. Darius Blaze Reacts is an up and going channel I'm working on. I'll be reacting to music, memes, all kinds of cool things. So if you want to go check those other two channels, they'll be in the description as well. And the top pinned comment. I love you guys. Thanks for listening to this insane story time of how my summer went. Yeah, pretty boring summer. I will see you on the next time. Later.